Today is an exciting video because we're in front of all of my vintage pieces. Now, I really want to make my office ready because I have a lot of projects coming down the pipeline and I really can't be working out of my kitchen anymore or coffee shops. I just get too distracted and I just feel like I can't really concentrate because I also don't like when people look at what I'm working on. I'm a very private person and I want to work in peace. So I'm really excited, but these are the pieces that I have and I really like to go for more vintage, eclectic pieces. Now, it's interesting because I guess you would equate my style maybe to be more bohemian. I don't really like to label. I'm very Parisian in the sense that I like to buy things that I personally love, that's true to me, and things that are timeless and things that mix and match well. I don't like to have any trends really. So this may look like a trend now, and obviously not everything is new under the sun. But for me, this is what I love, very vintage, eclectic, bohemian styles. Actually, the bohemian style actually came from Paris, and I really like to draw inspiration from Shop Amber's and just different vintage shops. But I will say these are the items that I already have that I really want to incorporate, and I'm looking to buy a few pieces. I already have a desk that I already have downstairs, but it's just too big and I can't bring it up right now and I need some help. But I have right here a rattan lamp and I'm thinking I can add it to this guy. I love rattan. I don't know why, but I have it throughout my home and I just love the texture of it and it just feels very homey to me. I have this vase that I already have. This actually little tree here, I got it from my hike when I was with my mom, and I love incorporating nature and having plants. I do have like a green thumb that I'm trying to inherit from my mom, but I really do love having green plants. This space that I'm in gets really hot in the summer, so a lot of my plants don't survive in this room. So I thought to myself, rather than buying a fake fig tree, for example, might as well get a plant here that's already fallen off, so it's already eco-friendly and I'm saving money overall, which is beautiful. I love that it has acorns already on it and I think it's just a gorgeous piece. I actually seen a piece similar to this at Shop Amber Interiors maybe 2 years ago and it was almost over $2,000 that they were selling it for, which is insane. And this, I got it for free, so that's something very special and it's a great memory that I had with my mom when we found it hiking together. But these are the pieces that I'm looking to incorporate. I also have a rug here. Now it is not a Persian rug, but it is a Turkish rug and it's a cheaper alternative. Now I recommend when you are building a space completely is to take your time. I do have some pieces that I've collected throughout the years that I'm looking to either just rehome in a new space or to give away. So I recommend either one, going to shop on Etsy or Facebook Marketplace, or even just going thrifting, or you could also have like a little party with your friends. And I know a lot of people do that with clothes that they don't use that are maybe gently worn, but I recommend doing this actually with furniture. And I do this all the time with people in my family because sometimes you get tired of things or there's an item that they love and then they get over it and then they want to give it away. So it's just a good way to have a sustainable way to rehome products. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to lay everything out and slowly build my office. Now I do have the pieces that I do need to start a buildable office, but what I really need is maybe the accessories. I do need a printer, I need a monitor, I do need some curtains and like holders for like pens, so little things that I can just get. But I will recommend taking your time. I want to be very intentional with this process because I'm a firm believer if you do things right the first time, you don't have to do it again. And I personally don't like to change my style too much. I'm very strict with what I like, and I know when I like something, and I feel like if I'm like iffy on something, that means I don't like it anyways. So I really recommend that you just have some pieces collected and incorporate it so it's so sustainable and you're also saving a lot of money. I did have a follower ask me if I had a budget for this renovation. I really didn't think about that. I have a lot of pieces. I'm very eco-friendly. So if I were to like give a ballpark figure, I would say maybe under $700. $1,000 is like the cap. And that's like, I want to spread that out throughout the whole year. And I feel like a majority of that budget will be used from the monitor, maybe getting a printer and maybe a new computer. We'll see, because I do have one. I just need more space. So I think that's where a majority of the budget will be taken. But because I have so many pieces already, I don't need to spend on that. The majority of it was really on the paint. But other than that, I didn't have that big of a budget in mind because I've collected pieces throughout the years. But if you were to start fresh, I would recommend having a budget for yourself and then also just going ahead and thrifting pieces pieces and trying to incorporate the old with the new. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and in my next video, we will actually put everything together and have a workable office hopefully very soon. See you in my next video.